Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the GC Informer, GameCast's very own news program. I'm your host for today, Mark, also known as Coystorch. Last year, to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, an orchestra was put together and was travelling the globe. Due to its success last year, it's going for another round and will be visiting countries and cities it didn't get a chance to before. I'll leave the list up in the video as it'll be easier than me just reading you a list of dates and locations. There will be exclusive merch available at each orchestra, and Yoko Shimomura, the composer of some of Kingdom Hearts' most iconic tracks, will be in attendance during a portion of the tour, with special VIP tickets going on sale to secure a meet and greet after the performance. Thinking back on it, it seems pretty weird that the franchise has been around for over 15 years. We've had multiple spin-offs spanning multiple consoles to varying degrees of success, but we've only ever had two mainline games. There's a lot riding on the success of Kingdom Hearts 3, and the kids and teenagers who started on the franchise when it first came out will probably want to have the same feeling of childlike wonderment that the original titles captured. The new Kingdom Hearts Orchestra will start travelling the globe early July. The Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm trilogy for Switch has been given an American release date. This release date is the same as the Japanese release on April 26, 2018, which isn't far away at all. No European date was given, which is a little odd, but knowing the franchise, it'll most likely be released at the same time too. While the trilogy itself isn't anything new, it is nice to see even more third-party support for the Switch and a great test for the console itself. The trilogy will include all DLCs for the included games and will run at 30 frames per second, just like its previous releases. Handheld mode is reported to have a lower resolution, but hopefully it isn't too noticeable in the final release. Another interesting point is that the trilogy has only been listed as a downloadable title. It seems a bit odd as it's being released as the trilogy as a download and not three separate games that you can bundle together. Usually the point of marketing a trilogy is so you can get everything in one neat little physical package. Of course this can change, but given the short release window it can lead to speculation. I'm also not sure if a Switch cartridge could handle all three titles, as it's not really clear just how large those carts are. But thinking back, they can handle Breath of the Wild and Xenoblade, which has me optimistic. One other worry is the fact that as a download title, players will pretty much be forced to buy expandable memory for the Switch, as I highly doubt the games would be compressed enough to fit on the base Switch's memory. There's a lot more investment than just buying the game. Once again, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy will be releasing on Switch in Japan and the Americas on April 26, 2018. Lastly, Nintendo have got us amped up for yet another Nintendo Direct. The newest Direct will air shortly after this video goes live, so right now it's all speculation. However, Nintendo did say that it would focus on 3DS and Switch titles releasing this year. It's pretty safe to assume there will be more info on Detective Pikachu's localization and the upcoming Mario Tennis. However, I feel like they're gearing up for a surprise. Rumours have been circulating recently about a potential Smash Bros. Port with new characters, which in and of itself is pretty much the only game the Switch needs to last it a full year. If it's only releases for this year, then it's pretty safe to rule out Metroid Prime 4, as development on that title seems quite early. We might see a new IP on Switch or some new cross-platform integration coming from the 3DS. But I think the news everyone is holding out for is something about the new Pokemon on Switch. All we know is that it's being developed for the console, but we have no idea how far along it is. It'd make a nice surprise if it was coming this year and would be a definite system seller and would make this year a strong rival for its already successful first year. Regardless, we'll find out tomorrow, or tonight, depending on what time zone you're in. And that's all the time we have for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to see more from me, you can find me right here as part of the review team or over at Arisen Culture. Until next time, bye!